My neighbor keyed my car, stole my packages, and dumped trash on my lawn for months. I tried to handle it quietly, but he kept denying. So we reviewed my front yard camera footage with the police. I closed on my first house in late August, 3-bedroom ranch in a quiet cul-de-sac outside Columbus, Ohio. After 6 years renting apartments with a window AC unit that sounded like a helicopter, the whole homeowner thing felt surreal. The neighborhood seemed great. Don and Liz across the street brought brownies my first week. Rita next door had rose bushes that belonged in a magazine. Then there was the guy on my right, late 40s, lived alone, drove a dark blue pickup. He always backed into the driveway like he was planning a getaway. On move-in day, he stood in his driveway with his arms crossed, watching the movers like he was counting inventory. Didn't wave, didn't speak. I waved at him. He turned around and walked inside. I figured he was just private. Some people are. September 9th. I walked out to my car Monday morning and found a long, deep scratch running the entire passenger side, front fender to rear bumper. One steady, controlled motion. Won $400 to fix. I assumed it was random, maybe a kid. September 23rd. 2 parallel scratches on the driver's side. Same depth, same controlled line. Another $800 estimate. The body shop guy said, "Someone doesn't like you, man." Then the packages started disappearing. A new doorbell camera I'd ordered, gone. Drill bits, gone. Work boots, gone. Over 2 months, I lost 7 packages, totaling around $600. Then came the dog waste. I don't own a dog. Never have. But starting in mid-October, I'd wake up to find piles placed deliberately in the middle of my lawn. Sometimes near the walkway where you'd step in it. 8, 9 times over 6 weeks. I got paranoid. Lying in bed at every car door, every branch snap. I bought a motion-activated floodlight. Whoever was doing this stayed just outside its reach. I even knocked on the right side neighbor's door one evening to ask if he'd seen anything. He cracked it 6 inches, told me he hadn't seen a thing, and shut it before I finished my sentence. By December, I'd had 4 sets of car scratches, 7 stolen packages, $3,800 in repair estimates. I was hemorrhaging money and sleep. January. Don was working in his front garden when I finally broke down and told him everything. He listened with his arms folded. Then he got quiet, looked at my house, looked at the right side neighbor's house, and said, "Jake, I've got a ring camera on my front door. It's been there for 2 years. It points straight at your house and your neighbor's driveway. I've got months of footage saved." That night, I sat at his kitchen table with coffee and his laptop open. The first clip was September 14th, 2:47 a.m. He walked out his side door in sweatpants, crossed the strip of grass between our properties, approached my car, held something small and pointed in his right hand, walked the full length slowly, turned around, went back inside. 90 seconds, $2,400 in damage. We found 11 clips total. 4 showed him scratching my car at 2 to 4 a.m., always the same methodical walk. 3 showed him taking packages off my porch. 1 paused under the streetlight long enough to see the Amazon logo. 4 showed him crouching on my lawn with a plastic bag, placing dog waste by hand at 3 a.m. He'd been collecting it, storing it, then depositing it on my property like some deranged lawn gnome. I went back through every clip from August to January, found more. Footage of him standing at my property line at 2 a.m. just staring, tampering with my mailbox, federal offense, pouring something along the strip of grass that had mysteriously died. Total documented damage, $11,400. I'm an insurance claims adjuster. Building evidence files is what I do Monday through Friday. So I built one. I made a highlight reel, a time-stamped incident log, screenshots organized chronologically, repair estimates. The whole thing looked exactly like a claim. I walked it into the police station Tuesday morning. The detective shook her head by the 3rd clip. By the dog waste clip, she actually laughed. 15 years on the job, and she'd never seen anything this methodical or this petty. She asked why he was targeting me. I told her I'd waved at him once and knocked on his door for 4 seconds. That was the entire extent of our relationship. They arrested him on a Thursday afternoon. Don texted me play-by-play from across the street. 2 officers at his door. He looked confused. They put him in the back. He didn't look your way once. Charges: criminal mischief, multiple counts of larceny, criminal trespass, harassment. The mailbox tampering got referred to the federal postal inspector separately. He was released on bond with a no-contact order. He hasn't come outside since. His blinds facing my house stay closed now. My civil attorney says the case is airtight. Between the footage, the police report, and the charge sheet, there's no wiggle room. The one thing I still don't know is where he was getting the dog waste. He doesn't have a dog. None of the immediate neighbors have dogs. Honestly, I'm not sure I want the answer. He brought a bag of dog poop to a fight with an insurance adjuster. The cameras did the talking. The paperwork did the fighting.